I'm very pleased to be with you, Mr. Gandhi. You are president of the Income Tax Tribunal of India, and we're very privileged to have you at this conference on South-South Exchange. I was wondering if you could tell in the current
I'm
situation.
also very pleased to meet you.
That's good. In connection with the development of tax systems, how do you see the progress in India in developing reformed tax systems with development?
You see, late in 1991, the India liberalized its policies. They tried to fix it on globalization basis. And the reforms have been continued. So a lot of foreign investment is flowing. They are trying to improve their judicial systems. In fact, when I took over in 2003, my minister gave me specific directions that the delay in the disposal of appeals is very long. So the docket of pendency should be reduced, and we have already done 90% of our work. So with the reforms, now if you file a return within 1 year, that is our goal, that assessment should be complete till tribunal level, till our level. Then above us are only judiciaries. So only if there is a substantial question of law, then you may have to go to higher courts. Otherwise, within 1 year, up to this level, it is completed. And I may mention that only 5 to 8% cases are taken in higher courts. Otherwise, more than 90% cases get settled and finalized at our level.
I see. And what are the particular challenges that face the tax judiciary in India?
You see, the globalization has given challenges to all countries. Now there are cross-border transactions. Then there are transactions by multinationals with their own associated concerns. Transfer pricing issues are involved. Their interpretation of double taxation treaties are involved. And as the commerce is getting complex, income tax is also facing complex problems. So in India, the Revenue Department is trying to train their officers. At our level also, we have orientation courses. So challenges are there, and we are trying to meet these challenges by adopting new techniques and new training.
Do you find a role for the United Nations in providing such training or guidance or information?
The discussion we had in the morning session was very interesting and very educative. There were 2 points of views. One involving United Nations, and other, of course, some African countries from Africa. Their viewpoint was that it is not necessary. They can develop national or indigenous talent. But I agree with the UN that it can provide guidelines, it can provide platform, it can provide training, it can have, say, data banks, then it can have a list of people who are experts on particular subject in particular field for a particular problem. And then it is for a particular nation to accept that expert or to make a selection out of the list provided. So UN, to my mind, has a big role, and I really compliment UN agencies who have done and who are making efforts to bring South-South countries on a platform and to have them, to give them a feeling that they can themselves develop talent with little assistance from the UN.
So what is your fondest expectation of what might evolve from the Doha conference discussions on tax issues?
It is little too early to, you see, make comment on that, but hopefully good results will come, and the discussion and the resolutions and the decision taken in Doha conference, they will be very useful to developing countries. It will be new pathway, it will be new light. You see, it will, I think, it will solve many of the problems which today developing countries are facing because of shortage of resources, shortage of talent.
Thank you very much, Mr.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.